Hey guys, welcome into RhinoMan Slots. This is Nightcap with RhinoMan. I'm your host, RhinoMan, and we're going to get it on tonight. We're going to talk to somebody that is Slotnista, but she's going to change her name. She's going to be called the Buffalo Queen. We're going to find out about that in a minute. But first, as I do, I always got three questions for you. These three questions, three questions for you. These three questions are just something to make you think a little bit. So let's get it on. We'll see if you could answer them. First question is, do you have a favorite slot machine that you play? I mean, every single time you go to the casino, that's the first machine you hit up. That's the first one you play. Want to know? Hey, just got to know. Okay. Second question, still on the slot machine. How many times does it take for you to lose at that same slot machine before it's no longer your favorite? You know, you could go into a different casino like 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and then you're gonna find that hey, that machine's not paying out. It's not my favorite anymore. Anyway, that's question number 2. Question number 3 is same thing, slot machines. That favorite slot machine. Do you watch YouTube videos of that slot machine? Do you go out of your way to find the videos that play that slot machine? Because, hey, it gives you a kick. It gives you what you need to know. Wow, my mic's coming down here. Didn't want to do that. Anyway, so that's question number 3. Do you watch slot machine? Do you watch videos of your favorite slot machine? And if so, you know, how often do you watch those videos? Hey guys, you see the channel, the banner going across the top bottom. Natural Products Network. Hey, Daryl Holland, 0422 Barbie, Maria Padilla. It's going by so fast. Hold on. Brian Martin, Alvera S, Ashley DeBlanco, and NJ Slot Guy. Hey, NJ Slot Guy, he's going to be a guest on the show. I'll tell you about that at the end of the show. It's going to be fantastic. Guys, shout outs. Who's in the chat? I see a lot of people in here already. Can't wait to say hi to everybody. Let's start at the beginning. Lucky Obsession, Slots and Scratching. Suck it up, girl. Melly loves slots. Hey, thank you for coming in, Melly. She's one of my better mods right there. Cindy A, thank you for coming in. You're always here. Appreciate that. El Wedo Slots, the Gambler After Dark. Hey, you just went live. I saw it. I know you're watching the game. Appreciate you stopping in for a minute here. El Wedo Slots again. Hey, my brother. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Can't wait to get out to see you. Chris and Lou Slots, thanks for coming in. It's a slot machine. Simon, thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got in here. Carmen, hey, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. High Winds Casino. Melissa, thank you for being in here. Hey, guys, if you're anywhere near High Winds Casino, go check them out. And if you want to know more about them, I have an interview on my channel with Melissa from High Winds Casino. Hey, it's a great interview. They're a great casino. They do a lot of support for slot channels. They go out of their way. They'll even give you a tripod if you forget yours at home. You got to leave your ID, I think, though. Becky, hey, thank you for coming in. Little Dutchie, thank you for coming in. Let's see who else. Randy the Slot Wizard. Hey, bro, I got my Coronas right here. This one's a little bit icy, but there you go. Anonymous. Hey, I got to reach out to you. I'll try and reach out to you after this show. We could talk. He's got a new channel out there. You guys got to check him out. Let's see. Brazen Slots, Connie. Wow, everybody's in the chat. Hey guys, let's get our guest on and she could introduce herself and then we'll get this interview kicked off the right way. Jazzy J Slots, looking forward to seeing you. Hey, I might be in Vegas around the 19th for a quick turnaround trip. Looking forward to that. So I will definitely be going to Rampart Casino and they're going to be a guest on the show. Another one and another one. So we got some good shows coming up. We got everything going. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to get your name on the banner below, I'll give you a shout out. I know I haven't read everybody's name, and I know I definitely haven't listed everybody that's subscribed to my channel since the last time. I will get you on the next episode. It'll be Thursday morning. It's a good one, so you got to check that one out. Anyway, let's get her on camera and see what she has to say.
Hello.
Evening.
Hello, my Slotnistas family.
How are you doing? Now I see that shirt. It says girls with curves.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
I love girls with curves. Broke gambling slots. Thank you for coming in. There's absolutely nothing wrong with girls with curves. So, Chumba Queen, thank you for coming in. Real quick, introduce yourself to everybody out there.
Well, hello, everyone. As you already know, most of you guys know, I am the Slotsnista. Um, I love gambling, but I mostly love the Buffalo Gold slot machines. Um, hey, and I decided to bring it to YouTube. My son always told me, he said, Mom, people would love you. You have a great personality. You're always hype. People in the casino love talking to you. You're energetic, charismatic. So I said, all right, let me try it out. I did not expect so many people to take to me because this is just my natural demeanor. So, I mean, this is me. Y'all get this. Whatever you see is what you get.
Hey, and that's always the best when it comes to a channel because when you bring in your own personality, that's what people like to see, regardless of the wins and losses. If you have that bubbly personality like you do, that's what they like. So,
Yes, yes, yes. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to see Slots Nista. I see everybody on here. Rhino, man, you got my girl Melly Love Slots. We had an amazing time with each other. Her energy is amazing. My energy is amazing. So we were in there acting a fool. The casino was like, oh my God, who are these two girls? So that was crazy. I see Brazen in here. That's my girl. I see Chumba Queen Cindy A. Some of the best moderators in the world are in here. Goldie, Yoshi. Oh my God, Chris and Lou. That's my sister and brother. All
so
day. I love all of them. I mean, everybody. I don't mean to leave anybody out. Jazzy J, Little
hey, I,
Dutchy, all of them.
I know for sure. James Krupler's in the house. Yoshi
Hi,
Slots is in the
James.
house. I know Sister Yoshi's watching. She's probably driving right now, but she'll be in here in a minute.
Yes.
So
I
let's
love.
start with the personal questions.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live in Lansdowne, Pennsylvania. It's the suburb of Philadelphia. It's right outside of West Philadelphia, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, so when you said right there, when you said West Philadelphia,
Born and raised on the playground is where I spend
this is
most of
where I
my
spend
days
most of my
chilling out,
days.
maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Until I went up and slapped Chris Rock. Yeah.
Exactly. Now I'm sitting my ass down.
Hey,
Okay.
so I did see a video the other day that had you and somebody named Yo Ange, who's just in here.
Yes, Yo Ange. I was with Yo Ange. Yes. You know what's so funny? Yo Ange came and found me. She saw that I was going to be at Harris, and she knew I was going to be there, and I was going to be doing a pre Mother's Day live, and I had got a DM, and it said, "Hey, I'm going to be in Jersey. I'm going to come to Atlantic City," and I was like, "Really?" And she was like, "What casino are you at? I want to meet you." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And sure enough, I'm sitting in the room and I'm like, "Oh, she's not coming." And then she was like, "Hey, I'm downstairs." I was like, "What?" It was her and Coffee Joe. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't
Co-
believe it.
Coffee Joe, that's a good name for him because he's always sipping on that coffee for sure.
Yes, 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 yes. So that was amazing. If you guys see me looking down, I'm looking at your comments too, and I'm multitasking. I'm multitasking.
Okay, let me see. Sister Yoshi with the 199 super chat saying audio's not good.
Go
Hear
ahead,
an
Sister
echo.
Yoshi,
Thank you
dropping the
for
bag.
that. So, how does that sound?
How does what sound?
The echo. Sister Yoshi saying there's an echo. Anybody in the chat, if you're still hearing an echo, please let me know.
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, so maybe it's coming from my side, and I might have to do some movement here to just make this go away.
Still an echo, guys? It's Yo Inch. I see you.
Okay,
Sister
yo,
Yoshi,
and
I
here's
still
the
didn't go
echo.
get my nails done yet.
Hey guys, give me 1 second. Let me straighten this out. This is the problem with some of these live interviews. Don't have it down 100% yet, but
They said mute your computer, RhinoMan.
hey guys.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
They said mute your computer.
I'm trying to mute my computer.
Oh, lower my volume, they said. Let me see. I'm going to lower my volume. Maybe it's me. Is that better?
Yes. I think that
No, I'm
works out
using a
well.
tablet. Oh, thank
Okay.
you, Sister Yoshi.
How's that, guys?
Is that better?
Still an echo,
Still an
Brazen
echo?
says. So this has to be probably on my end here.
Do you think it's my tablet?
Hold on.
Oh, they said better. They said better.
Guys, can you hear me now?
I hear echo now, RhinoMan.
Okay.
It's on
Technical
your end.
difficulties, guys. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing? Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they said it's on your end, RhinoMan.
Okay.
Hey, T-Town. Hey, it's a slot machine. Hey, broke gambler slots. I'm a broke gambler too. Make sure your devices are muted.
Nope.
Yeah, my stuff is muted.
Okay. We are. Hey, guys.
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay. I think I just resolved it right there.
You did? Okay.
There we go.
Hey, slot sister. J Real Slot.
Okay, girls. Guys, J Real in the house. Really appreciate it. T-Town Gambler. Better. It's much better. Thank you so much. Okay. So tell me about that experience with Yo Ange. How is
Oh my
she?
God, that
How
experience
was
was
it?
amazing. First of all, when I saw her, we like instantly like hugged, like we were long lost sisters. Like, you know, I don't know if you ever seen The Color Purple, but we were like the girls, you know, the sisters on The Color Purple. We did everything but start doing that. You know what I mean? We hugged. We was like, oh my God. It was so much fun. Then I gave her a big hug, and then I said, hey, we got to do a video. And I just snapped right into it. And after that, we walked around a casino. She played a little bit. I couldn't stay with her long because I had to meet up with Melly, but we had a good time. And her husband is amazing. So I am taking a visit over to New York, and we're going to do some stuff together. So look for that, guys. Yes, look for that. But it was nice.
Okay. So slotty math teachers in the house. Randy the slot wizard's in the house. Broke gambling slots. Saw some more people join. J Real Slots, of course. So Philadelphia, born and raised. Family.
Yes, I'm from West Philadelphia. I am from West Philadelphia, 52nd and Delancey Street. I grew up in the hood. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How was school? How was going to school there?
And you know what's so funny? Let me tell you. I went to public school for the first 3 years of my life, kindergarten first and second, and then kindergarten first and second, and then my mom pulled me out because the teachers were starting at, they weren't really consistent, and I always had like I guess like had a reading disability or whatever back then. And my mom felt like they weren't catering to it enough in the public school system. So she put me in Catholic school. And when I was in Catholic school, that was when the nuns wore the habits and habits and stuff like that. And they were really strict. But I must say, those nuns were phenomenal. When I came out of school, I was at the top of my class. I was on honor roll and everything. But you know what the funny thing is? I went to Catholic school all my life, and I grew up in a Baptist church. So I would go from saying the Our Father and all those different prayers to saying the Hail Mary every morning. So it was just so crazy. So I am very well rounded in Christianity.
Okay. So let me ask you this. How many times did you get your hands cracked by that ruler that the nuns have?
Let me tell you something. You know when I used to get my hands cracked a lot? When I would hold the pen wrong, because we had penmanship back then. And if you know now, kids don't know how to write. They just don't know. Kids don't have a signature. It's terrible. So back then, if you held the pen wrong, you would get your knuckles cracked. And I was getting my knuckles cracked all the time. All the time. I mean, you got your knuckles cracked if you were trying to be left-handed and you weren't supposed to be. Because they felt as though right-handed was the way that it was supposed to be.
Okay.
So yeah, I knew all about the ruler, and I also knew about the little visit to the bathroom. I don't know if people know about that. If you start acting up or getting sassy, you go right to the bathroom. You come out of that stall. When you come out that stall, you straightened up. You straighten right
Hey,
up.
hey, I don't know. I don't know. I never went to a Christian school or a Catholic
Uh-huh.
school, but raising my kids, when we went out to restaurants and they started acting up, hey, you know what? We're going into the restroom.
Going to the bathroom. You know what that means. We're going
Exactly.
into the dungeon.
And the funny part is, I took them in there, never did anything to them. I just told them, hey, you better act right, or you're gonna get it. And
You,
it worked. We came back to the table. They were calm. They were good. But when
yeah,
I said we have to go to the bathroom, boom, that was it.
that is so funny.
Okay, what is Slot Sister saying? Did you know there's back feed slot, RhinoMan slots? I thought I
Did you
got rid of
know
that.
what's backfeed? Oh, it's still
It's
doing that?
it's still echoing a little bit. Maybe I got the mic too close here. It's coming down. There we go.
Okay. I
Hopefully
hope
that's
that's
a little
better,
bit better.
y'all. We doing the best we can over here. Y'all got to bear with us.
Hey, I know. Trying to see what else I could do
They
here to
keep
get
saying to
that.
mute your computer, Rhino man.
I mute my computer and I'm not going to hear. Let me
Oh, you're
try
not
that.
going to hear me.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, baby.
Okay, now I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? As big as
I
my
can
phone
now,
is? Oh, okay. There you go.
but I don't know about turning that up. So, wow, this is an interesting show. Thank you guys for hanging in. I really appreciate all three of you guys in the house. This is something that
Yeah. Yeah, it's very
I
interesting. But okay, they said they can hear us both. So long as they can hear us.
okay. How about now? Nope, they can't hear me now at all.
Sly Sister said we can handle it. We can hear you.
Okay, as
Got
long as
some
you can
questions
handle
in
it.
here.
Okay. I'm not even gonna worry about it. You guys are just gonna have to deal with the echo.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Okay, that's all good.
Yeah, somebody said, somebody asked what's my favorite casino.
Oh, we'll get into that in 1 minute.
Okay.
This is killing me too because now I could hear it myself. So tell me, how would you describe yourself?
Um, single black female that kids are older now and don't need her as much as they used to. Established, looking for someone to travel with, um, go on trips and hold my camera when we do slot videos.
Okay, so you're
That's what I'm
single,
looking
ready to
for.
mingle, looking for a camera guy.
A camera guy and a sponsor.
Okay, okay. Slot Sister says you're a twin.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Huh? You hear an echo? It's through my tablet. My son is trying to fix it on my end. Hold on. It's on my tablet. What you think it is? And if I'm looking at the chat one here, is that the problem?
No, that's fine.
Well, what is it?
Try to put some headphones on.
Put my headphones in.
Yeah.
Get my pocketbook off my dresser in the dressing room. Hold on, y'all. My son is working on it because he think it might be me. He told me to put some headsets on.
Okay, he's going to put some headsets on you. See, he knows. And we're going to talk about him because he's got his own channel right now.
Yeah, he does.
Can I hear you? I can see it.
Oh, you can hear me now?
I can hear you now fine.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Is that better?
Girl, you just did it. You did it. Joanne said, somebody said, Sly Sister said, your son's a wizard. He could do it.
He said, my son's a wizard?
Yep.
That's funny.
Okay, so you got it now. Okay, what do you like to do for fun? Now that you're single, ready to mingle, we're going to hook you up with somebody in here. We got Anonymous in the chat. Lolo, thank you for driving. Thank you for being in here, even though you're driving. Can't chat. It's okay. Goldie one. So, hey, guys, anybody in the chat looking to hook up? Or not just hook up. I'm sorry I didn't go there, but looking to hang out.
Come on, RhinoMan.
Hang out, travel, and you could hold a camera. Hey, we got somebody for you. We got somebody.
And you got to have your own money too. You got to have your own money too.
Okay, so you jumped into that topic. So now I'm going to go there. What are some requirements for being somebody that you're interested in?
Okay, my biggest thing is this. He doesn't have to be gorgeous, because my mom always taught me gorgeous men could be like, hard to maintain. So he doesn't have to be gorgeous, but he has to smell good and he has to know how to dress. That is very important. So he has to know how to dress. He has to smell good. He doesn't have to be rich, but he has to be, financially stable, because I like nice restaurants and I like nice things.
Elwedo says, hold the camera and sponsor. Broke Gambler Slot says, the camera guy part I got. You got me there. Out the picture. So
the camera guy part got me out the picture. Why? Okay, we can work on that then, baby. What we'll do is we'll get us a tripod. If you got everything else covered, baby, we could work on the other stuff.
Okay, there you go. No, but on a serious note, so looks are not on the top of your list.
I mean, you can't be like vomit ugly, but you need to be attractive enough. Like, we're adults here. We're adults. Let's keep it real. I don't want to be looking down at somebody like, you know what I'm saying? So he got to be attractive. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be like vomit ugly. Like, he can't look like Shrek,
Hey, girl, I'm going to have to get you on the drunken duo with me and Slot Sister. Because this whole conversation could go that way for sure.
Yes.
But, okay, looks decent looking, have his own money.
Yeah.
Now, are you looking for a sugar daddy, or are you looking for somebody that can take care of his own thing?
No, I don't want a sugar daddy, because sugar daddies, like, they got like too much going on with them. Like, they be wanting weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, they might want you to like do weird stuff. Like, I don't got time for that. Like, like, I want to have like a functional relationship. Sugar daddy stuff is like, they be asking you like, can you walk on hot rocks and all that type of bullshit. Like, no, not doing that.
Okay. I was gonna go somewhere. I'll keep it PG, but hey. I'll keep it PG. Can you do a backflip and then no, we're
Yeah,
not.
they want you to do a backflip and then hang off the chandelier and spit water out your mouth like a fountain. Like, don't
I
nobody
don't
got
think
time for
it's
all that.
I
Like,
don't think it's
they
out of
want
your
you to
mouth,
like,
but hey,
yeah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all
okay. So Billy F. Slots, thank you for the 199 super chat,
that.
Sugar Daddy. He raises his
Yes, y'all
hand.
better give
So
RhinoMan some daggone super chats, because this is not free material I'm giving out here. Okay, this is not free material.
and Lucky Obsession says, I'm glad I'm drinking for this one. Laugh my ass off. Okay, so Sugar Daddy, not really interested, but you're looking for somebody that could hold their own financially.
Yeah, hold their own financially. Like, we go out to dinner. He doesn't even have to live here. Like, I'll fly out maybe to California or Vegas and like say I'll do comp one night, he'll do the comp the next night, or I'll do dinner, he'll do dinner. But I like flowers. Like, I'm very feminine. I like flowers, I like wine. I like good smelling perfumes, not cheap perfume. I like really good smelling perfumes. I like massages. Like, I'm like that. I'm like very grown woman, like silk robe and wine with a pedicure
Okay.
and a massage. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's all
But
good.
like,
Broke gambler slot says loving it.
he loves it. Oh,
Yeah,
you
he's loving it right now.
too.
So hey, you know what? The feminine side going out, perfume. You mentioned perfume. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
back in the day, I used to be one of those perfume peddlers. When I
Uh-huh.
was young, growing up, that was one of the things that I did to make money, and I made a lot of money at it. I'd have the box.
Peddlers. Does that mean you was a perfume thief? Is that what you were?
No, no. I used to sell perfume. That's where I got all my sales experience back in the day. I'm talking
Oh.
door to door, business to business. You have the box of colognes. They weren't really the original colognes, but you could do that whole sales pitch. This is
Oh.
you know
You was selling
whatever
black market perfume, huh?
obsession for me. Hey, the pitch was this, and I still remember the pitch. I can still do it. See, I would walk into an auto mechanic shop and tell the guy, "Hey, come on over here. Hey, you guys heard of obsession for men? That's what this is. What this is right here is liquid panty remover. The girls smell this on you, their panties drop like that. You guys want to get this? $20 a bottle. How do you handle that? Credit, check, cash? I take
So
cash. I
so
handle it all.
so let me get this right. You was selling, it wasn't obsession for men, it was homicidal for men. That's what
Well,
you basically.
something similar to that, but okay. So it was a pyramid scheme. It was a pyramid scheme. But I was deep into it because I got into it. I could sell ice to Eskimos. Um, but
Mm.
hey, they say this bottle right here, the stuff that's inside comes from the same vat that obsession comes from. We just package it differently and sell it differently. That's
Oh,
all
so
it
you
is.
can sell spigot water as spring water. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, I could do it. I could do it.
I
Just
believe it too. I believe it too.
just give me a little time and I could push it out there. Let me get a little bit of education on what it is I'm selling, and I could sell it.
I
Hey,
believe it.
without a doubt.
I believe it.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump. Lucky Obsessor says I did sales marketing for 20 years, loved it. Hey, I got a lot of my interpersonal skills by doing sales. Not afraid to talk to anybody or go up to anybody and ask questions and do things. That's where I got that from. All of that experience when I was growing up selling on the street. Doing
Okay.
everything. I see the kids out there hustling candy, hustling any kind of thing like that. Uh, in the kitchen with Karen says, I'm in sales. I could sell anything.
Well,
Hey,
I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. When my kids were young, I was a single mom of twins. I used to go to the flea market in New Jersey. We had Penstock and Mart, and we had another one. And what I would do is I would go and I would buy all the knockoff pocketbooks, the ones the
okay.
Chinese people sell with the emblem they just stick on anything. It wasn't even in Louis Vuitton, and whoever else didn't even sell that colorway. but they stuck an emblem on it. I get like maybe $100 worth of pocketbooks, sell them for $300 at work. The girls loved it. Oh, they loved it. Now I wouldn't dare. See, this is how you know you matured and you like nicer things. I'm not selling no black market bootleg pocketbooks now. That's just no, I'm not doing that. I've come too far to turn back.
Hey, Melly said she used to sell shoes. She was a pro.
I
Married
believe
with
it
children.
Too.
Karen in the kitchen says I used
what
to
do
sell
they call
mattresses.
Shoes? Wait. What they call them? Chinchalas? Something in Spanish. Chinchalas or something like that.
Chanclas.
Chunklas. That's what it is.
Hey, those are deadly weapons. Believe
Really?
me. Yeah, if you get hit in the head with one of those, you're down. T-Town Gambler says I used to be a hustler candy back in the day in school, made good money. Hey, you can't. If anything that you do with sales, you make good money at. And this is how it transitions to YouTube, because that's the same thing for me, because and I look at any kind of sales or anything like this. If I can make $1 at it, I can make $10. I can make $20. I can make $30. It's just a matter of time before before you know.
You need some duct tape for that microphone or something.
Hey, I gotta adjust this. I gotta adjust this mic.
I think you need
But
some
there
duct
you go.
tape.
It kept coming. It was blocking my face. It looked like I got a big thing in my face.
Don't say big thing in your face now. Don't be saying that.
No, not at all. Unless it's got curves and I can motorboat it. Hey,
there you
go. There you go. Speaking of motorboats, hey, Slot Sister, how you doing? Slots by Georgie, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna get on to gambling. We're gonna leave the dating thing over till another episode on the Drunken Duo, because we will get you back on there for that.
Okay, no problem. And I'm not even drunk.
Not yet, but on that show you will be. Okay, what do you like to do when you're not at the casino?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm very boring. I'm an old lady. I am a homebody. I am a homebody, and I have a little bit of OCD. I'm always cleaning or cooking, rearranging the closets, going through linens, getting rid of old stuff, getting new stuff, writing out lists of things I need to do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm almost like a housewife without the husband.
Hey, for a lot of housewives, that's a blessing. So I'm just saying. So it sounds like you're a little OCD when it comes to cleaning and everything. What did you think of my video on Facebook a few weeks back when I had to tackle that garage?
Remember what I said to you? I said, what is their phone number? Because forget that. You're not doing that shit. I'm calling them and they coming to do that they damn self. I was pissed off that you were doing it. First of all, I'm pissed off that you allowed them to get to that point.
True story. However, I hadn't been in that garage in such a long time. And I know the kids come back from camping. They come back from everything else. Bam, it goes right in the garage. And I didn't even look in there until I saw all of it. And when I did, that's when it kicked in. Not only that, not Mrs. Rhino was saying, get your ass in there and clean that shit up. So, hey.
No, I'd have been like, get those kids on the phone and get their asses over here to clean it up, because I'd be damned.
Right. I got one in San Francisco, one in Louisiana, and one here in Lancaster. Gamblers Unknown's in the house. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Gamblers Unknown. I don't care where the hell they at. That's what we got airports for.
Hey, true story. True story. I definitely should have been on top of that. Okay, so now let's get into gambling. How long have you been gambling?
I started gambling. I'm going to tell y'all a crazy story. I started gambling in 2008. And you know how I started gambling? I had a bad breakup. It was around the time Barack Obama got elected. And it was around my birthday time. And I was so upset. I was like, you know what? This is when Trump Plaza was open, okay? And it was like the hot casino. Like my mom always went there, my grandmom, they were like the highest card players. And I would always go and take the kids to go on the boardwalk or things like that. But I never gambled because I'm like, I can't afford to be doing that. No, that $20, I could use that for some Happy Meals or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that year, that breakup was so hard that I was like, you know what? I'm going to the casino. And I went to the casino, and unfortunately, I've been going ever since.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Now that first time you went to the casino, did you jump on a Buffalo Gold machine by any chance?
You know what got me hooked? Y'all wouldn't believe it. Wolf Run. I never forget. It was Wolf Run. And I played Wolf Run for about an hour, right? And I said to my mom, I said, oh my God, I'm getting so tired. When are we going to sleep? And she said, girl, we don't go to sleep. She said, go to sleep. Then the lady next to her said, girl, we at the casino. Don't nobody go to sleep till they pass out. And I looked, I said, pass out? I'm fucking tired. Ever since then, my stamina just got higher and higher and higher. And now I can I'll be like this, wide awake.
You know, when you get to that casino, for myself, I wake up at 3:30 every morning.
Uh-huh.
3:30 every morning, whether I'm going to work or not, I'm either up at 3:30 and I'm doing work, or I wake up at 3:30. Now, there are certain days that I wake up at 3:30, do my work and everything, and then we head out to the casino for the
Uh-huh.
weekend. We'll get to the casino like 9 o'clock or whatnot, and I'll be
Uh-huh.
up until 3:30 in the morning, straight through 24 hours.
Wow.
Once I hit the casino, I'm awake. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. But if I'm at home sitting on the couch, I'm asleep in the recliner, just like out at like eight
Yeah.
o'clock. So
Yeah.
I know what you're saying there. Did I miss a comment here?
It's I don't know.
Uh,
People got a lot to say today.
I'm telling you. I'm telling
Yep.
you.
They got a
Welcome in.
lot.
She bets 5280. Hey, love the live with Simon. That was something. I did see that. Big
Hey,
fan.
Slots by Georgie.
Yes. So
You
yeah,
guys
slash
are
by
awesome.
Georgie, 100%. Once you get into that casino, you're up. So you
Yep.
were hooked on Wolf Run.
Yep.
What's your biggest win in a casino?
As of right now, because I am a low roller, 6,000 on 75 cents.
6,000 on 75 cents. Hey, that's not low roller, but well, maybe it's low roller, but that's a
It's
big
called
ass win.
Yeah, that's low rolling, big profit.
Okay. And so would that be the description for your channel?
What?
Low rolling, big profit.
No, I mean, you know what? Yeah, I guess that could be the description. Low rolling, big profit. Yeah, that's a good one, RhinoMan. I never thought of that. When I start
Okay.
getting big money, I'll make sure you get $2.
Okay. Thank you. $2 will probably be two of your YouTube checks, 2 months of your YouTube checks after you get monetized. But
Exactly. Exactly.
so
Exactly. I could
she,
buy you
she
a roll of
bets.
toilet paper or something.
Hey, during the pandemic, you couldn't buy a roll of toilet paper for cheap.
I talked about that. It was crazy.
So she bets 5280, says, what do you consider low rolling?
Um, the minimum bet on whatever machine it is. 1 cent machine though, minimum bet. That's what I consider.
Okay. No, because,
Yeah.
I did, like I prefaced a little while ago, she did a live with Simon. It's a slot machine. And
Mhm.
Simon was showing her the machines that you could bet the bare minimum, which
Mhm.
is like 7 cents. Um, 7 cents on a machine. That's the bet that you could play and you could win. And they actually won, on those
Yeah.
machines. It's like one line. Billy
Yup.
F and Slots, thank you for the 199 super chat. Low roll in, high nonsense. There you go.
Hey, Billy. That's funny. But you know what? That is true because I remember when I first started out, they had those machines. It was the aristocrat machines with the really small screen and those big buttons that set up on top of the machine. And you could bet like 25 cents, take away some of the lines, and still win. Like I remember one time, it was like 2010. I played the Big Ben machine. And on Big
Okay.
Ben, you can bet 2 cents and get both of those clocks on the end. And as long as it rings, I think it is 6 times, 12 times, you get the Big Ben jackpot. So I played that one time for a couple hours and got the $300 on 2 cents.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
I know one of the not dancing drums, but 88 fortune. You could play it for 8 cents
Yep.
all the way through. The lowest symbol all the way through 8 cents. Simon said we were doing 7 cents a spin on an old school aristocrat game. We did win $3 to started cheering, and she started cheering. So um, it's interesting, and I know there's a lot of channels out there that focus on the very tiny bets that you could do throughout the casino. I think Slot Sister even did a session in there at one point where it was just the bare minimum across
Yeah.
the board. And
Yep.
they're fun bets because if you could get a big win on 7 cents, that's huge. Um,
Yeah.
so
Sorry, guys.
uh,
That was my phone.
that's okay. So your biggest win 6,000. What's your biggest loss in a session?
You
You
really
know I
want to
have to
know?
go there.
um, 3,000.
3,000. Low rolling, and you lost 3,000.
I played for 24 hours.
Wow. Okay. 24
That was
hours.
in
You need.
Vegas. That was in
Okay.
Vegas.
Okay. Yeah, Vegas will do that shit to you. It'll
Yeah.
kick you
Yep.
kick you in the ding ding and send you home. For
Exactly.
for sure. Hey,
Yep.
I've been there. It's done that to me plenty of times. Okay. Where do you most gamble? You're in Philadelphia. What kind of casinos are in Philadelphia?
You know what? Harris in Philadelphia has been pissing me the hell off. Okay.
Okay.
I'm 7 star there and they treat me like I am gum on the bottom of somebody's shoe. So I've been
Okay.
migrating over to Live Casino. That's one of the newer casinos in Philadelphia. They every time I've went, I've won. Except for the last time I went. I did win, but you know how we have a habit of wanting more. So we
Yeah.
play for too long. But I went in there on free play and I won 800 on 60 cent. I do that often on Buffaloes. I won 800 on 60 cent. Then I went back the next day. I won 600 on 60 cent. Um, but they are like they treat you better. They have more amenities. They have really nice stuff. Um, Atlantic City is pretty cool, but Atlantic City is like on a decline when it comes to wins. I don't know what's
Okay.
going on, but all of their casinos are not paying out right now.
Okay. So the question I have for you right now, because you said it, you're 7 star. Are you 7 star this year, or were you 7 star last year
I was 7 star last year and this year.
and this year? Oh, so you kept
Hmm.
that 7 star status from last year. That's 150,000 points to get to that 7 star status. You were playing some games, girl, because last year I was 7 star,
Uh
and
huh.
it got to that end of the year, now December. I really didn't get to the casino. I was 143,000 points there. I just could. We had too much shit going on here. I couldn't get to the
Hmm.
casino to get that last 7,000 points. So they dropped me down to
Yeah.
Diamond Elite. Now, you think
Okay.
they're treating you like the gum on the bottom of your shoe because you are 7 star. Down here, I got Harris SoCal, and then I go to Vegas all the time. But now I'm
Vegas
Diamond
treats me
Elite.
really good though. Vegas treats me like a queen.
Oh, even though I'm still Diamond Elite, they see my play every time I go. But um,
Hmm.
like for instance, Harris. I'm like, hey, can I get my 2 o'clock checkout, my 3 o'clock checkout? They're like, no, you got to be out of here by 12. I'm like, are you serious?
Really?
So it's like, some of the amenities that fall to the wayside if you don't keep that 7-star status. You got the 7-star status. Have you been to the Atlantis Resort? Because you get that
Yes.
free trip. You get
I
that. How
went
was
last
that?
year, and I'm going back in June.
Okay. How was
Yeah,
that?
I use everything they give me. Every last thing I use it. Every last
Okay.
one. You name it, I use it.
Do you get out for the 7-star events in Vegas?
Yes.
Okay.
They
How
pay for
often
our
do
airfare,
you?
remember?
Yeah, they give you the airfare. They give you the dinner, the $600 dinner. They give you
Yep.
all of those amenities. Hey, I use them all as often as I get them. So
Yep.
I'll be 7-star again this year. But I was just disappointed in myself last year, for
What you
missing out. To,
disappointed for? That was a smart move. I say 7 stars, the dummy card.
oh yeah, yeah.
The dummy card.
Chasing the 7-star. But had I thought about it, I could have had my girlfriend playing on my card, and then last year with my channel, Cosmo. Cosmo got me a lot. I was at a lot of other casinos that, hey, I could have been 7-star easy, but I
Yeah.
was going around to a lot of different casinos, especially with the channel.
Now let me
Scotty
say
H.
something.
Challenge. $4.99
Scotty.
super chat. He said, Slot Nister is so funny, she makes my ribs hurt.
Scotty's a chin pervert.
Hey, he may be a chin pervert, but can you hold a camera, Scotty? That's what we need to know.
I think Scotty, I think he be flirting low key because he like this right here. So I gotta
Okay.
watch him. He
You
like
you
this. He
you
want
definitely
he
got
want to
to
touch my chin. Scotty want
you
to touch
de-
my chin, don't you, Scotty? I know you do.
when did this turn into a 976 call? Hold
I I don't know.
on.
Anything can happen with Slotnista. I'm telling you, anything's possible. But you know
Okay,
what?
so
To get back to running around the different casinos, I always tell people I cannot afford to be the status I want to be at every casino. So
no.
I stick within the properties that are within that one umbrella.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do. It doesn't work for everybody, and sometimes it doesn't work for me because I don't win. But that's what I usually do.
Yeah, that's how I approached it the year before last. I stayed within the Harris properties, and believe me, they still treat me right. When I go out to Paris, they'll give me a nice room, they'll hook me up, and everything else. Um, but when you start talking about casinos that want your business, we went out. We did an event at Rampart Casino. Hey, I'm having
Uh-huh.
them on the show in a little while, and
Okay.
I just got shout them out. I spent one day there. They're offering me $400 in free play, a suite for a couple of nights, food comps. So
Hmm.
I don't get that at Harris right now. I get a few $100, but
I
it's
get that. I get that in Vegas. I get that in Vegas. Like they'll send me something to get like 600 or 700 in slot play, a suite, and
yeah.
stuff like that. And when I go on cruises, they give me a lot of stuff too. Like cruises give me a lot.
Okay, how was the Atlanta trip that you took advantage of last year?
Oh my God, that Atlanta trip was amazing. Now check this out. I didn't want no money, but I made sure I took advantage of every amenity they gave me. I did all the excursions that they said I could do. I went out every day. I went to every affair. I did everything. You got to take advantage of everything because at the end of the day, you're paying for that shit. It's not free. You're paying for it.
Exactly.
So yeah, so you got to take advantage of it. It is not free. But I love it. When I say it's beautiful, it's really beautiful there. And on the side of the building where the docks are, you see like all the rich people with their yachts, and they like dock their yacht right there next to Atlantis, and they come onto the resort, and then they stay in their yachts overnight.
Okay.
And but they're still a part of the resort, so it's really really nice.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
that's good. I wanted to know. I wanted to schedule that trip.
get out there,
Question.
go 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 go
Hey,
go.
hey, I definitely want to do it. So you mentioned earlier that you were having some issues with Harris in Philadelphia. What's a casino that you just won't go back to because of the service and because you didn't get, or not get, but you just didn't like either the losing there or the service there or something? A casino you won't visit again.
Hard Rock Atlantic City.
Hard Rock Atlantic City. Why is that?
Can't talk about it for legal reasons.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of those. And
Yep.
to let you guys know, that question I had no clue, but I just wanted to
Oh,
know.
he had no clue, you guys. He had no clue.
I just wanted to get that out there and see if there was any casino that she would not recommend to anybody.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, now winning, I used to win there really good. I don't recommend staying there. Put it that way.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
let's talk about your channel now. When did you start your channel?
I just started my channel, what was that? 2021.
Okay,
I just started. It hasn't even been a year yet.
okay. And why did you start your channel?
My son was doing YouTube, and I remember when he was in high school, his dream was always to be like a content creator. He used to always say he was going to do that. So for him, that's just what he does when he's not working and stuff. Like that's like his part-time job right now
Okay.
until he makes it his full-time. And when they became older, they went to the casino with me, and they were like, "Mom," my son was like, "Mom, you need to start recording because there is probably a community out there for that." And I'm like, "You think so?" I said, "I've never really noticed anybody recording. But if you pay attention when you're in the casino, do you really notice anybody? People can see you in the casino and you have no idea because your face is glued into that screen. You probably can
True
have the
story.
devil himself walk up on your back and breathe on your shoulder, and you wouldn't even know because you like
Hey,
this."
hey, that's happened to me a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
He has come and breathed on my shoulder, telling me, "Hey, put the rest of your money in that machine. Go ahead, go ahead, do it, do
He do that to all of us.
it."
Yes, the casinos give me the
Without
offer
a
she
doubt.
bets. They come to me. Yeah.
Hey, Oklahoma Casino Review Slots, thank you for coming in. Yeah, so
Hey.
that happens quite often. And when you say, how often do people recognize you? Now, when I started my channel, I got some advice from NG. NG told me get a
Oh, she
tripod.
lucky.
Get a tripod. He said get a tripod. That's one of the best pieces of advice I could give you when you're starting out. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay. But at that time, I was even scared to do this and record the screen, with my
You were?
camera. Yeah, because I was nervous. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I had insecurities. People looking at me. I wasn't sure what um, what to do. What does he Scotty H Town say?
He's a mess. Forget his ass.
I would come up and say, "Go home. Uh, don't play any more, ruining my whole day." LOL. Start losing afterwards. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
was scared to do that. So setting up a tripod was terrifying for me at the time. But
Mm-hmm.
now I'll pull it out for 5 minutes just to film a video here or there. Not a
Mm-hmm.
problem. But you have those insecurities when you're first starting out. When you started out your channel, did you have? Well, obviously you had your son egging you on. How is his channel? Is it
He's
successful? Is
at
he
he's at
monetized?
like he's at 3,000 subscribers, which happened really quick. It happened during because he's a big Clippers fan, and
Okay.
he started when the PlayStation came out. That new PlayStation, and he just went
Okay.
like viral talking about the Clippers, and he's like super emotional. So they listen to him go on rants. He be on there acting a damn fool for real, but people love it. So
You want to drop the
he
channel name?
it's called Maya the Great. Miah the DA Great Great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Maya the Great. There you go.
Maya the Great.
Maya the
Check them
Great.
out, guys. Check them out.
Yep.
3,000
Yep.
subs. So he's doing his thing that he wants to do. So now it's come to mom now. Now mom's doing it. How does he feel
Hmm.
about that?
He actually, when I took my break, he didn't want me to. He said, don't, he said, man, I understand. He said, man, I understand you have to take a break, but he said, you got a like a little fan base. He was like, you don't want to leave them hanging. He was like, and all your stuff is going to go down. He said, so don't delete your channel, make it private. Make all your videos private. And then as you come back, you'll hold on to something really good, release it, and then start gradually making all your videos viewable again.
Okay.
So,
Now we're gonna get into that. Why you took a break?
mm-hmm.
How'd you come up with Slotnista?
Because I'm a fashionista, baby.
Oh, fashionista, Slotnista, love it.
I
I love
like fashion. I like very nice stuff. I don't want to pose that on other people, but yes, I like very nice stuff. I have a dressing room that's just for dressing, and I like nice things. I like nice things. I'm not gonna lie, I like nice things.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with nice things,
Hmm.
guys. She comes on to the drunken duo dating night, you guys got to keep that in mind. She likes nice
I
things,
like nice things. You can't buy me nothing cheap. I wouldn't buy you
right?
nothing cheap either. I don't want nothing from the Rainbow Shop or none of those other places that people shop at. I don't want that. And no, don't give me no knockoff pocketbook and don't give me no fake earrings and none of that kind of stuff because I'm going to give it back to you until you have a nice day.
Okay, there you go. Gamblers Unknown says I have a dressing room. Also, Ranch Caesar's French Thousand Islands dressing.
Yo,
And
that is funny.
Oklahoma Casino Review says I have a bathroom
He said he got
that's
a bathroom
just
for
for
bathing.
bathing. That's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yes, it's the same thing.
It is the same thing.
Yeah, I got a room. I have all my clothes, my pocketbooks, my vanity, my makeup. I got all my wigs in there. You know, you gotta. I've earned it. Let me tell you something. I was a single mom. I had my kids when I was 20, August 31st. And I bought my first house when I was 23 years old. I made a promise to my kids when I had them. I said, Mommy made this bed and she gonna lay in it and she gonna make sure that you are not um subjected to my mistakes. And I made sure I worked two jobs. I did everything I had to do to make sure that they were well rounded and they had the best that I could possibly give them. So when they
Hey, that,
became mature enough and they started really fending for themselves the way I taught them to be hustlers and get out there and make it, because you can't depend on nobody. Once they did
exactly.
that, I just started spending money after that.
There you go, because they can take care of themselves. They're independent.
Yes.
Melly loves slots. Thank you for dropping his channel. She dropped his channel for your
Oh,
son's
thank you,
channel.
Melly. That's so sweet.
And T Town Gambler says don't take her on no McDonald's date. Um,
No, no. McDonald, no. You better not.
hey, there's
You
nothing
better
wrong
not.
with McDonald's, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, McDonald's is, but I can buy my own McDonald's. Like I got the app on my phone. I can get some McDonald's for free.
Hey, but let me ask you this. I remember going to McDonald's with my mom and getting a couple Happy Meals and everything else under $10. I went into McDonald's the other day, two meals, 27.50. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell did I get?
And
Hey,
McDonald's food don't even disintegrate after 50 years. It's still the same meal it was before. It's just turned into plastic.
right? Exactly. So
Crazy.
I'm going to talk to you about what was the hardest part about your channel. And I know you took some time off, so I'm going to want you to explain that. The hardest part about your channel prior to you taking the time off.
The hardest part about my channel prior to taking time off is that I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh,
I didn't
that's
know what
all
I was
good.
doing. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't realize that it took so much money and you really had to budget out what the hell you were doing and figure it out. I didn't realize that, listen, when you don't feel like recording, you have to record. I didn't realize that you have to really take time to edit. It's just not throw a video together and throw it up there. I didn't even know that you're supposed to hold the phone sideways instead of this way, because I still have that problem sometimes. You told me to turn the tablet around. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I still have some things that, I'm getting used to. But in the very beginning, those were struggles. You know what I mean? I didn't know what the heck I was doing.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
absolutely right. So what caused you to take your time off? I'm sorry, I'm looking this way. I'm actually looking at the
No,
chat
I'm
right
looking
now.
at comments too. It's okay.
So what caused you to take your time off?
Medical reasons, um, family stuff, and really trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do. Um, because confusion is real,
Okay.
depression is real, and if you don't identify those issues that you're dealing with, this YouTube thing could become a problem instead of
Yeah,
an asset. Um,
exactly.
you have to have discipline and you have to focus on the main goal. And I was not there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a single woman, and sometimes that still bothers me that I travel alone. I go to casino alone a lot. I go down, like I do a lot of stuff alone because I promised myself that I would not wait to have a companion to do certain things because tomorrow's not promised to anyone. So you
Yeah,
have to live today. But I had to get to that point. And in order to get to that point mentally and have sound mind and decision, you got to block out the noise. And it's no offense to anyone else. It's not to say that you
yeah.
guys are noise, but it can become a distraction when you're trying to do something and entertain other people when you can't even maintain your own sanity.
True story.
Yeah.
That's a true story. And those are all real. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and when you talk about your channel and when you're starting out, and I don't know why you started your channel, and that's a question that I have for you is
Uh-huh.
why did you start your channel? What's the
Like,
purpose behind your channel?
okay, honestly, the purpose behind my channel is I want to get paid to do what I like to do. I
Okay.
like to get up in the morning, have my coffee, go through the channels, view what you guys are doing, like, subscribe, comment, be encouraging to other people. I like to have my own time. I want to see the world. I want to be able to make great content to share with the world. And I want to get paid to do it. I'm not afraid to say that. Like some people like to get on, oh, this is my passion, this, that, and the third. Yes, it may be my passion, but I want it to be lucrative.
Okay. So I'm gonna touch base on a couple of things for you. And Slots by Georgie says, yes, I never knew how fake certain YouTubers are. It's crazy. There are
Mm-hmm.
some out there. But here's
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to tell you. You started your channel obviously because you want to make money doing the stuff that you like to do. And there are
Yep.
a lot of channels out there that say, "Oh, I just started it because hey, I have fun and it's a hobby for me and this and that." But in that same breath, they will turn around and say, "Hey, I need to get to 1,000 subs. I need to get my watch hours." If it's a hobby for you and if it's just
Yeah.
something you're doing for fun, you don't need the 1,000 subs. You don't need the
Yeah.
watch
Stop.
hours because it's
Yeah.
something that you're doing for fun.
Yeah. Stop lying.
So
Like people, they
it,
be, they be lying. Like, and I'm the type of person I'll call you out. Like, stop lying. Stop it. Stop. Be
that
honest with yourself, because that's when you'll flourish. When you're honest with yourself. What are you on here for? You may gamble
exactly.
because you like it, but you want to get paid to do what you like.
Okay. Now I'm
You see
gonna
what I'm
pop that
saying?
bubble of now I'm gonna pop that bubble of yours because you know getting paid on YouTube, you ain't gonna get paid once you get that 1,000 subs. You ain't gonna get paid once you get that 2,000 subs, that 4,000 watch
Oh,
hours. You got
you ain't
some
pop.
work to do.
Let me tell you something. You ain't popping no bubble because I've done my research. That's another reason what breaks are for. Breaks are for research, educating yourself, figuring out are you in it for the long haul. So when I speak
Yeah.
about something, I got the facts behind it. And I already know it's going to take time, it's going to take perseverance, it's going to take an investment, time, energy, everything before it happens. And it could take years. But
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like if you believe in yourself and you know why you're doing it and you're not being fake and you're not putting on a show, you can make it happen. You can make it happen.
Well, you are putting on a show because that's what the channel's
No,
for.
no, a fake show. That's what
I
I
know.
mean. A
I know
fake show.
I know exactly what you're saying. Everybody, Oklahoma Casino Review says everybody hopes to make money, but if you have a plan, if you have a plan, say, hey, I know I'm going to go through this struggle, this struggle, this struggle, but at the end, I'm enjoying. Here's my thing. I enjoy the journey. I enjoy the struggle. I enjoy the learning. I enjoy everything else. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and like I prefaced it earlier, if I could make $1 at this, I can make $20. I can make $30. I can
Yeah.
make $40. The only limiting factor is myself. Am I going to keep
Yeah.
going with this? Am I going to keep doing it? So
Yes.
it's all dependent upon that. And so you said
Yes.
you started your channel out because you want to make money doing what you like. Let's see. I think Gamblers Unknown had a good comment here. He said, we are all competing for the same views, but only a small percentage of us can be real with each other and friendly at the same time. Hey,
That is
that's
correct.
so true. That
That
is
is
so
correct.
true. You know, the same
That
views.
is correct. Like
Say,
my biggest thing, I don't mean to cut you off right now, but my biggest thing is here. And I had talked about this with another fellow YouTuber. Why are we competing? Why are we slandering each other? Why are we biting each other's back out? This is free 99. Okay, we are not competing with YouTube. Okay, YouTube is going to give us what they want to give us. They steal your subscribers, they add some on, they do whatever they want. So really, we need to get together as a group and make sure that YouTube is being held accountable for giving us our worth, not bashing each other. Like, what the heck? What is wrong? We're not in kindergarten.
yeah, no, I get that. I get that. And it's crazy, but I'm going to take the devil's advocate here. YouTube is given an avenue to a lot of people that back when I was coming up, there was nothing like this where you could make money doing something online, um, something. So they're pretty. I think of YouTube like this as a business training platform where they give
Mm-hmm.
you some tools. They keep adding on to those tools eventually. As you start getting bigger, then they say, okay, well, now she's getting bigger. I'm going to give her these tools and I'm going to push her out a little bit more because now they see
Yeah.
the value in you because now
Yeah.
you're adding value to them, they're going to push you
Mm-hmm.
out more. So the more
That's how a
value
business
you add
is.
to YouTube is the more value they're going to add to you by pushing you out. Um,
Exactly.
but as long as you're having fun doing what you're doing, I think Melly says that too. As long as you're having fun doing what you're doing, and everything else will come along, and things will follow will fall
Accurately. Yep.
accurately. Um,
Yep.
that's so true.
That's true.
But that's the point that I wanted to get before you took your break. You're in it for the long haul. However, you did
Mm-hmm.
have to take that break off
Yes.
for whatever reason against your son's recommendations.
Yes.
You you had to take those things out. Um,
Yep.
let's see. Oklahoma Casino Review says you will find people who use others to get what they want. Um, I'm sorry. Let me see. You'll find others to get what they want to be, and not have been doing it a year.
And he's
And
seen a lot of it. He's seen a
yeah,
lot of it. Yeah, I totally understand. One thing I'm not about is nonsense. Like, I'm a no nonsense person. I know how to have fun. I'm very jovial and all that kind of stuff, but I'm no nonsense too. And when I see BS, I call it out. You know what I
okay,
mean? Some things are for YouTube, but some things are not for YouTube. Okay, some things need to be handled off of YouTube. You know what I mean? Because it's not for entertainment purposes. When people's reputation or their character or their business or things are being questioned. Handle that
exactly.
outside of YouTube. Handle that outside of YouTube because it's messy.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I agree. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let me see here. So, what are your plans? Um, we know what you're doing it for. What are your plans for your channel over the next 2 or 3 years?
So, my plans for my channel, honestly, I'm going to start including my traveling adventures more. Um,
Okay.
It's a lot of trips that are given to me for different casinos in different areas. And that's what I want to start doing. I want to do more. Slot needs to travels to this casino or that casino. I'm going to do hotel walkthroughs from beginning to end. I want to blog my whole trip. You see what I'm saying? To let you know
Yeah.
what the experience is like and what the machines are like.
I would tell you to start doing this. There's a few, I think, Red Screen Ninjas. He did this a lot where he compared the different levels of uh, of tiers that you get within a certain casino. For instance, Harrah's. You talk about being 7-star. Start doing some videos with that. You are getting those trips to Atlantis, and you are getting the $500 dinners or the $600 dinners and the
Mm-hmm.
airfare. So anytime you're using that as a way to either travel or go to the casino, that should be a video right there. Hey, Harris gave me
Yeah.
$600 to fly. Hey,
Yep.
Harris paid for this trip to Atlantis. Hey, I'm not saying to promote Harris, but to promote the level that you are within that Harris thing. Those are always good things to do.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
that,
And like on my channel, you'll see that some videos on there. Like last time I went to Atlantis, that's on there. When I went to the spa, that's on there. Um, it's a few things on there, but I'm gonna jump into it even deeper now.
okay. So let's talk about you have plans for your channel. You have, I think, you gotten advice from your son, and I'm sure you're going to continue to grow and develop because your channel could change on the drop of a dime. It could go in a different direction.
Hmm.
However, your channel basically is Buffalo. Buffalo! And you're the Buffalo Queen. However, um, for bucket list items, for me, it's hitting the grand, getting the two bonuses in one and certain things like that. For for Buffalo, it's 15 heads, but you've gotten 15 head plenty of times.
Yeah, I have. It's not a big
So
deal to me anymore.
what how many times have you gotten 15 heads on Buffalo?
I don't remember. I don't
Yeah, that
remember.
many.
Yes, I honestly
Okay.
lost count. After
So
after the fifth or sixth time, I lost count.
okay, so what is a bucket list item for you on your channel?
Um, a bucket list item for me right now, and I was thinking about it, is I want to start playing machines with progressives. I noticed for me, I've never hit a big progressive except for on Revolution when I did the
Okay.
75 cent one. And that was by accident. I just went and played it because I saw it. It was new. And I said, oh, let me try this. But I really wasn't into it. And then it happened. Because Buffalo Revolution is very volatile. I mean, that thing
Yeah.
is volatile, really volatile.
I could attest to
Um,
that.
yes, it's ridiculous. Like I get an attitude, you know what I mean? So I want to start, not chasing progressives per se, but walking into them. That's what I'm
Okay.
going to do.
But your bucket list is a progressive.
Yeah,
So Melly Love Slots wants to know what is the magic bet to get 15 heads?
there is
What
no
have you
magic
gotten?
bet.
What have you gotten your 15 heads on? 60 cents,
Everything,
dollar
all the
20?
way up from every last bet,
Wow.
every last bet. But I can tell you this: I know when the coins are coming. Melly can tell you that. I know when the coins are coming. I know when the machine is about to give you 15 heads. One thing about Buffalo, if it continues to re-trigger back to back to back after you pass those 8 spins and you get up to about 40 spins and you have the wolf, then it's going to keep
Yeah.
going. It's going to go all the way.
Wow. Now,
Yeah.
I've heard Bad Boy Slot Channel tell me the same thing, and he's given me some tips on when it might hit. Um,
Hmm.
and I've watched it, and that third coin drops. If you see it right when the first two come, and you see it right in the middle, it's going to hit when it
Hmm.
comes back around. Um,
Hmm. It
so
has a
yeah,
certain
that
sound too.
oh, does it? I didn't know about the
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah. The last one has a certain sound. The very last one.
And Slot Sister wants to know what is it with that. Um, what are you looking
Um,
for?
if you see, a lot of people think if they get up to like 25, 30 spins, that's not shit. You got to get past 50. If you get past 50 spins, then it's on and popping. It's on and popping. You got to be very lucky to win something good under 50 spins. Because one thing about Buffalo, it'll spin you to death and you won't get nothing. It'll be all dead spins. And it'll start re-triggering and make you think it's about to be something good. And then all the spins are dead.
I hate those dead spins. Scotty H Town said Chico played for 5 hours in the last 2-day live over 2 days. Did not win anything, playing $2,000 the first day and $1,500 the second day.
Yeah.
A lot of play with no winning. So,
and that's the thing I noticed. Yeah, that's the thing I noticed about Chico too. See, I've learned the machine over time, so I've learned how to step back some. The one thing about Buffalo also, when it's hot, but it only stays hot for about 30, 45 minutes. When it cools down, you got like a 2 or 3 hour spin. It's not going to pick right back up again.
Okay.
It's not going to pick right back up. It's 30, you got 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay, so you jump onto a machine. How long are you there before you get up off that machine and move to another one?
If I get on a machine and I hit right away, I know somebody else was there for a long ass time. So I'll leave it. But if I get on it and it didn't hit yet, I'll sit there for about 3 hours and then I usually hit.
What the hell? I've been doing it wrong. I get on the machine and it hits and I'm like, oh, it's going to hit again. Hey, you got to give me Buffalo training.
No,
guys,
when the Buffalo
sign up for her course. She's giving a Buffalo course every Wednesday night. She'll teach you all you need to know about Buffalo.
That is too funny. Yeah. But Buffalo, once you hit one good hit, get the hell up off of that thing. Because it's on a take back after that. That's how Buffalo, I say it goes in a coma. Because it does. It will go in a coma. It'll go in a coma so bad that you won't see even one coin. You'll be did the coins disappear?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. How many spins
Slot Sister wants to know, how many spins do you spin before you leave?
It's not really how many spins. Okay. So honestly, I'll put about 300 in a slot machine. I'll invest 300 before see, it's not really the amount. Let me go back. It's not the amount. If I hit soon as I sit down, like I said, I'm leaving. I'm going to a different one. But if it had that soon as I sat down and it's in a coma, that means somebody else was playing it for a while and it's almost ready. So I'll sit there for a while. And Melly saw me do it before. When I sat down at that one. It was really cold. Then I hit, and then it died after that. It just died. Okay. So I got up and I left. So it's not really spins. It's all about timing for me.
Okay. Now, you said it right there. And I play a lot of Dragon Link, so it's all 100% timing. And that's why I change my bets so often. People look at me, you've only spent twice right on the 1 cent and you jump up to $1 or you jump down to 5 cent, 2 cent. That's why I switch my bets around so often, because it's timing. If you don't get it within a couple of spins at one denomination, switch it up because you will hit it sooner or later. You just have to find the right timing. Doesn't necessarily mean the machine's cold. It just means you haven't found that right timing. So you got to move it around until you do.
Yeah. And the one thing about Buffalo too, it is, I don't care what anybody says, it's already predetermined in that algorithm what it's going to hit on.
Okay.
You could play 60 cent all day long, but it may not be time for it to hit on 60 cent. It may have hit on 60 cent already a couple times. You may have to up your bet. Do you ever notice you up your bet and then all of a sudden, damn, the bonus comes?
Exactly.
It's algorithms and it's timing. And because I've played the machine so much, I used to only know when the last coin was coming. I know every coin now except for the first two. Once the first two comes, I can tell the rest of them. And Melly will attest to that, because she said, what the fuck, Tamira? Like, because she'll be like, oh, it's coming. I'll be like, no, that's not it, Melly. And she'll be like, what the hell?
Okay, you got to fly out here to California and meet me at Yamavabi so we could do some a little buffalo time. Or I will do a split screen with you at the from
Hmm.
the casino. You could be
We
on
can do
yours.
that.
You could just give me some timing tips for
We
Buffalo
can do that.
because I definitely want to get this down
Yeah, we can do
for
that.
sure. Okay, so I'm gonna throw out some questions to you real quick here.
Okay.
Let me know what you think. Aristocrat or scientific games?
Aristocrat.
Okay, Konami or Ainsworth?
Konami.
Okay, Huff and Puff or piggy banking?
Huff and Puff. I hate that piggyback machine.
Hey,
I don't even like
both are
watching
tough.
people play that. I don't even like watching people play that when the piggyback be jumping up and down and the coins come out his back, and then you waiting for it to hit a piggy in the middle, and then it don't, and the screen don't get big. I ain't got time for that.
Okay, Autumn Moon or Dragon Link, or Golden Century. Sorry. Do you play Dragon Links
Yeah,
at all?
yeah. I just started playing them. You know what I mean? I mean, I play them for to entertain everybody else, but it gives me heart palpitations. I guess on the moon. I played that last time I was at the casino, and it did pretty good.
Okay, Dragon Link or Dollar Storm?
I never played Dollar Storm, so Dragon Link.
Right. You're missing out. Dollar Storm. You gotta try that one.
All right,
Okay.
I'll try it.
Three real machines or Keno?
Keno.
Okay. Poker or blackjack?
Poker. I'm a poker player.
Okay. So you're being chased by either a bear or tiger. Which would you prefer to be chasing you down?
A bear. They not as fast as tigers.
Okay. So now let's go dogs or cats?
Cats.
Okay. Mountains or beaches?
Beaches.
Oh, there we go. Cars or trucks?
It used to be trucks. Now it's cars. I like sporty cars.
Okay. So in Philadelphia, what do you see more of? Trucks, cars?
You see a
Because I know
plethora of both.
Oklahoma Casino Review, he's got nothing but trucks over there.
Oh, for real? Yeah, it's a plethora of trucks and cars. So I don't.
Okay.
No,
Bugs,
you know what? I take it back. Cars. Cars.
okay. Bugs Bunny, Donald Duck.
Bugs Bunny.
Okay. Baseball or basketball?
Basketball.
Okay. Football or
They just
soccer?
football.
Okay. Cali or New York?
New York.
Okay. You're East Coast. I get it. I get it. Okay. Hey, Slotnista, I really, really enjoyed this interview with you. It's been
Thank you.
awesome. We are going to do a drunken duo. I know Slotsis is in the house. We will set something up. So me, you, and her, we are going to actually do a drunken duo. I believe Saturday at 8 p.m. We would love for you to
Okay.
join. If you're
Okay.
available, that's all good. Hey guys, check it out. This is what we have coming up Thursday morning. You're not going to want to miss this. Hey, W and J Forever Keno Slots, they are going to be on the channel. I got to reach out to them this afternoon, and talk to them because I'm trying to schedule that for Sunday morning. But guys, Thursday morning, grab your coffee. This is who we have coming in the house, up close and personal with NJ Slot Guy, New Jersey Slot Guy. It's going to be an awesome interview. He has over 53,000 subs in 3 years. He's been doing a fantastic job. If you haven't checked out his channel, go over there, get prepared. We're going to have some questions out there for him. If you guys want me to ask him something specific, put it in the comments. We'll ask him Thursday morning, coffee with RhinoMan. He'll be joining us. It's going to be a fun time. Until next time, guys, let the good times roll, and we will see you then. Thank you guys for coming in.
I love you. Kiss your mama for